Well, folks, it finally happened. The long-threatened purge of the federal workforce is here, and it's about as subtle as a runaway bulldozer in a china shop. Hundreds of thousands of federal employees are staring down the barrel of unemployment, thanks to a new executive order from you-know-who. That's right, the man who once claimed he could shoot somebody and not lose any voters has decided to fire a whole bunch of people who, presumably, voted for someone else. The first wave of pink slips has already hit agencies like the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the Department of Education, and perhaps most alarmingly, the Department of Veterans Affairs. That's right, the very people tasked with caring for our veterans are being shown the door. Because what could be more patriotic than thanking those who serve by defunding the agencies that support them? It's a move that has left many wondering what exactly is going on, and just how bad things are going to get. Well, I'm here to tell you the answer to the first question is simple: chaos. As for the second question, buckle up because this is going to be a bumpy ride. You might be wondering, what's the driving force behind this bureaucratic bloodbath? Well, aside from the president's well-documented love of firing people, there's another, even more perplexing figure at the heart of this story: Elon Musk. Yes, the Tesla-driving, rocket-launching, Twitter poll-obsessed billionaire has apparently decided that what the federal government really needs is a dose of his unique brand of disruption. Trump, in his infinite wisdom, has handed Musk the keys to the Department of Government Efficiency, a newly formed agency seemingly designed to give Musk free rein to dismantle the government from the inside out, and dismantle it he shall, if his recent pronouncements are anything to go by. Musk has publicly called for the elimination of entire federal agencies, claiming they're bloated, inefficient, and, worst of all, insufficiently focused on innovation. Never mind that many of these agencies are responsible for things like, food safety, environmental protection, and ensuring that our elections aren't interfered with by foreign powers. Of course, Musk's vision of efficiency often seems to involve replacing experienced professionals with robots and algorithms, which I'm sure will work out great for everyone involved. Except perhaps for the millions of Americans who rely on the services provided by those soon-to-be automated agencies. As you might expect, the reaction to these mass layoffs has been less than enthusiastic. Unions representing federal workers have condemned the move as reckless, irresponsible, and let's be honest, downright cruel. They argue that these layoffs will decimate employee morale, cripple essential services, and do little to actually address the deficit. And they're not wrong. Experts across the political spectrum have also voiced their concerns, warning that these cuts will have far-reaching consequences for everything from scientific research to national security. But hey, who needs things like science and security when you can have... Well, I'm not sure what exactly Musk and Trump think they're going to achieve with all this, but I'm sure it'll be something. Meanwhile, the Office of Personnel Management, the agency tasked with overseeing the federal workforce, seems to be struggling to keep up with the sheer scale of the layoffs. Reports of confusion, chaos, and outright panic are emerging from government agencies across the country. It's a situation that can only be described as a complete and utter clusterfuck. So, what does the future hold for the American government in the wake of these unprecedented layoffs? Honestly, it's hard to say. What is clear is that this is a pivotal moment in our nation's history. The decisions made in the coming weeks and months will have a profound impact on the lives of millions of Americans and could reshape the very fabric of our society for generations to come. One thing's for sure, this isn't just about jobs, it's about what kind of country we want to be. Do we want to be a nation that values expertise, experience, and public service? Or do we want to be a nation that prioritizes profit over people, where essential services are sacrificed on the altar of efficiency and the whims of billionaires? The answer, as always, lies with the American people. It's time to make our voices heard, because the future of our government, and indeed our democracy, may very well depend on it.